Hey guys, yeah, welcome back to my channel. We're just gonna continue what we left up from the previous episode. Yeah, when and the protagonist woke up in the what you call it. And by the way, thank you for tuning in. Let's do this. Let's continue the game. If you haven't taken your coffee yet, go brew one, then join me with a cup of coffee. I'm drinking coffee right now, so you're not right.
Late for checkout. They can wait a bit more. Oh, my head. How many of these did I take?
Idea.
God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer didn't even get under the covers. Glad I even made it to the bed. Please let there be water.
Beer. Snacks. Let's do snacks first.
No food. I'll just throw it all up.
Oh. I'm not the drinking person, so I have no any idea.
No more beer. I need water.
Okay.
Is that? No, that's not water. That is vodka, the opposite of water.
Is this water? No water.
No water, of course. Just tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud.
My mother would whoop me in my ass. Is that blood?
That's not good, that's... Where did I get this?
No idea.
What did I do?
Whew. That escalated really quick. Is this the Mind Palace again? Oh, it's very different. It's not the bright and white we used to. It's more like a dark one. Oh no. Run! Run! Why do I have a feeling that person is Nick? Don't look back. Run.
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus. Find the way to calm down.
Wait. What? Oh, I see. Oh wait. So we just avoid this glass, or there's some meaning in the color. Woo. Move. It's getting close. I can feel it. Run, 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 run. Oh no.
Sam,
Reset.
focus. You have to
Come on,
find the
man.
right door. You need to steady yourself.
Ah. Should look the door earlier. That has words in it. Said that says steady yourself. You go in that door, right? Ah. Found it. Go, 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 go. Slightly intense. Oh, no! What? No, 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 no. Come on, man. Yes, this. Oh, what? I'm about to have a sip of coffee, man, and then it's still going. Oh. Oh. No. Ah, wait, there is it. There it is. Focus. I'm out. Let me have a sip of my coffee. Alright.
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there.
It's really cold.
Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately. If I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened. If I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened. I need answers. Hide. It's never happened. Going on.
No.
Get far away. Don't think. Just go. As far, as fast as I can.
Can I not choose any?
If I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened. Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers.
Achievements. Nice.
I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead.
I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there.
The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective. I'm gonna take it slow and be cautious, don't worry. Yeah, telling people not to worry always works.
I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head.
It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
That's tough. Loading. Favorite part of any game.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
Nice. What?
Whoa. What happened here last night? First, look around, figure out what happened. I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
Ooh, baseball bat. Cash register destroyed. Oh. Disaster.
Ugh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
Arcades looks good, no problem. It's just this picture of Nick's messed up. I can't. I'm having a hard time. Just press the S. I'm just pressing the S. Nothing's happening.
We're knocking this clock off the pillar.
There.
These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them? Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that?
It seems there was a fight. That could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
Let's find more evidence then.
It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
Having a feel. Guys who sit here. Started a fight, no idea, but just a gut feeling. Business card.
Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
I know Hugh is the businessman, right?
What a mess. Hope this wasn't me.
Hope so too.
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for.
This mess up. Sticky floor. Slut.
DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me.
Oh no, what happened to Joanne?
Flowers are ruined.
Oh,
Looks
she's
like they were
okay.
knocked over, then stepped on. The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. Could be the same blood that was on my shirt.
Possibly. Ben. Oh, hat.
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all. I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through.
How? Oh, spacebar.
At least I can always count on this place to make sense. Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways.
I have to think it through. Find out what really happened.
I was drinking on my own, and someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously. If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
From here to here, maybe?
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it. Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here.
The pillar makes more sense.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
Rather than going to the entrance, because there's no much evidence we found in the entrance earlier. So it makes sense if they go here to the pillar and the clock goes down and it broke. What's next? Oh, should I do? A, it's A. No?
Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here.
Possible, but not enough evidence, so...
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do
there
it.
it goes.
The jukebox is not in the same place. Maybe it was involved in the fight somehow.
That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
Might be Joel. What? Wait. This one is broken too, so... And we found some business card in here.
One hell of a mess. This could definitely be the result of two people fighting.
What? This is confusing. Alright, if we choose the jukebox and then the possible enemy be Joel, right? Because the hat is in this area. And if we chose the bar, we saw Hugh and a bracelet over there in stage. Oh, I know. All right. Where's the blood earlier? I know I saw it. This area. It be Joe. I don't know. There's no reason.
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl. The jukebox is not in the same place. Maybe it was involved in the fight somehow.
Yeah, might be the jukebox because the blood was near there. I know I saw.
Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few. That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. The pharmacist's business card. Hope I didn't start picking on the elderly.
Oh, this is confusing.
Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few.
Yeah, so what happened?
If the fight had ended here, the bar wouldn't be such a mess.
Yeah. That's the confusing part. Let's try
Broken
that.
glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here. Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. The person thrown into the pillar would do it. One hell of a mess. This could definitely be the result of two people fighting. The pharmacist's business card. If the fight had ended here, the bar wouldn't be such a mess.
Oh, this is tricky.
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl. That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. I have the complete picture now.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an
Fuck
audience.
off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex. Who do you
Awesome.
blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch who...
Don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here. Meet me later at
Oh no! No! The information.
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him. You think it's him? I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you don't, well, tell him you're here to apologize about last night. You trashed up his bar and then broke in.
Let's stay.
Time to leave if you're leaving. You'll want to apologize. Trust me.
Yes, I will.
God damn. Sam? You're not here to rob me, right?
Ethan, no, I'm not here to rob you.
Oh, good. I won't have to break your legs.
I'm here to apologize about last night.
Ah, I thought that might be the case. Don't sweat it. This place gets busted up once a month.
Sounds rough.
I guess it is what it is. Buy a bar, you gotta run a bar, you know? I'll take cleaning up your dumbass mess over dealing with family any day.
Ethan, did anything weird happen last night?
Well, you and Dennis beat the crap out of each other, and then you left. And now I gotta clean it up. Don't worry about it too much. No one's on their best behavior after losing a loved one. I know I'm not. At least my sister isn't dead. She's just ruining her life. She wants to be called Kayla now.
Ruining her life?
Yeah, living in some commune. Dropped out of school. Life of a heathen.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah, and I feel like she makes most of them. Sam, I got a lot of your mess to clean up. So if you could, leave.
I got places to be anyways. See you around, Ethan.
Nice.
Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration. Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that. Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? There's that coffee date with Anna. Anna might have to wait. I want to see if anyone has seen Dennis first. I don't know, I'll play it by ear. Just remember she's expecting you. She's extending the olive branch. Don't drop it.
I still have time before meeting Anna. Might as well ask if anyone saw Dennis.
Ooh. Go on. I'll ask her. Problem is, I can't see any people around. Oh, there it is. Hey, miss. Gonna order some Americano. Can I ask you?
She pulls the look off a lot better than I could.
Oh.
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
I was born in Basswood. I was raised in Basswood, though I left for a few years.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave.
That sucks. Woman, can I ask you a question, eh?
No luck so far, but I should keep digging around.
Hey?
Someone must have seen Dennis.
Hey people, can I ask you a question?
A statue honoring miners. Pretty meaningless now. Losing his legs seemed like the end of him, but he bounced back. And he's a rock. Joe,
Sam? You old bridge jumper, how you been? What's the calendar say?
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
Too long. Heard you showed up yesterday. Boys give you trouble?
Maybe a little. But don't worry. It's hard for me to blame them.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
Yes. Oh, it's a choice.
I noticed you weren't at the bar last night.
Went home after the service. Being crippled takes it out of you. Normally, I'd be rotting away in my recliner, but I like to come out, see the decorations, pay my respects to old Iron here. This town's been a mining town before I was born, and it'll be one after I die. It's good to get out and celebrate your roots every now and then.
I don't have the same perspective on Miners' Day that other people have.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
So,
Oh, it's
how
not
have
a
you been
choice.
holding up?
Terribly. But Anna
It's
keeps
just
me
not
down. How'd you ever
sequential.
let her get away?
You probably know better than me.
I heard all about it. Still, I always liked you. Straight shooters are a rare breed these days. I like a man that can look me in the eye and say what he means.
Alright, go for
You haven't
Dennis.
seen Dennis today, have you?
I wish. Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Not football?
I want to talk football. I could just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man's sport. But no, I haven't seen him.
Smooth.
I have places I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
I'll do my best. Joe has no idea where Dennis went. Someone must have seen him after the fight. Hey, can I ask you something?
Hello, young man. Of course you can ask. No promise answering.
Why do you bother cleaning the memorial?
Well, everything has to look its best for today. Especially the miner. I really didn't think it was going to happen this year. Good thing Mr. Kirkland decided to help out. And besides, that way people can remember with pride we used to be rednecks.
That matters to you?
It should matter to every West Virginian.
And why do you think it should matter so much?
How many West Virginians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
This doesn't sound like a history lesson.
You answer my question, I'll answer yours. So, how many West Virginians?
I'll just answer randomly.
2. One to hold the light bulb, the other to rotate the planet.
Not bad. The one I have in store is 3. One, to replace the light bulb. Two, to complain about how the old one was better.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, just not the kind of funny you laugh at. So, you still want to hear the story?
Sure.
I'm all ears.
This fella here is a reminder of when coal miners stood together. You see, back 100 years ago, you'd be safer in the trenches than down in the mines. It didn't sit right with our boys. They demanded better conditions. Of course, the corporations, being what they are, refused and sent strike breakers.
The mine wars. Miners came out in force. Union men. Met the strike breakers over in Logan County.
That's right. 10,000 strong. And it all came to a head at Blair Mountain. The miners tied red bandanas around their necks for solidarity. Brotherhood. At least 100 men died in that battle. Blood spilled for what we have now.
It definitely makes for one hell of a story.
There's heroes everywhere. Heroes who died for what I have. So, I do my part. Feel I owe it to them.
I get it.
I think you do. Anyway, I'll get back to it. Gonna give her a real spit shine. You take care now.
Alright. Later, old guy. Find more people to talk with. Hey, John. I'll be back. Don't worry. Is there any people around?
At least the Basswood jungle is still standing. It's not worth it. No one works on a Sunday. Well, no one except me.
Alright, you hard-working man. Oh, there it is.
Now, I can't just have you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
It's a free country.
Hey, don't give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again.
You fascist.
What you just... I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
That person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job.
It's kind of rude to
Then
cut
they go
people
and
when
do
they're
things
talking.
like they face the whole town, and I'm the asshole. It could get under your skin.
Let them open it so
Where's,
they would feel a
where's
lot
you at
better
day
after they
day?
let it out.
Grinds you down. It makes you feel like you've been lifting
You
logs.
might be
all
not
day.
interested, but you know, it'll help them.
Sorry about that.
Getting you their day.
Went off for a spell. Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Trust me, I know.
Alright,
You haven't seen Dennis today, have
let's
you?
go down to the
Why are you looking
business.
for
Where's Dennis?
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
Yes, sir. I will. Alright, let's go back to Joanne. Joanne!
Now doesn't seem like the best time to bother her.
But I will.
Hey, Bug. What are you doing out here?
Hey, Muley. Waiting for my mom to get off her shift at the pharmacy. Drawing. I got a new journal. after I left the old one somewhere. See?
Did you get home okay last night?
Yeah. I bike everywhere. It's not like anything scary bad happens in Basswood. At least not normally. Any word on my dad? Did you really look into it?
Nothing yet. Honest.
Sorry, Bug. Other things have been getting in the way.
Yeah. Everyone keeps saying things like that. Sorry. I know you're trying. It's just this town, you know? This place. It feels like I'm suffocating. I can't breathe. I can't think. I can't stand my mom. I don't like school. Well, except for science.
Yeah, just listen to her.
Just
Wait him finish.
when I imagine myself in the future, I just don't. I don't know. I don't see this place or these people. I'm somewhere else. Anywhere else. I know it's stupid, just.
It's not stupid. If you want, you can go anywhere in the world. Have adventures, fall in love. I mean, that's what I've been told anyway.
Gross. Okay, well, that other stuff sounds okay, though. Thanks for listening.
So you wanna grab a coffee
I
or?
got grown-up stuff I gotta do.
I've got kid stuff I gotta see about. So we're both busy.
It's tough seeing her like this. Seems she got older by 6 years in just 2.
I've mistaken Joanne to Anna. My bad. Oh, other people. Let's talk to them.
Remember when this whole celebration used to be twice as big? Back when this town wasn't just a dead horse we all keep kicking. Why do we even bother with this old place?
Yes, loading again. Love it.
Now I've gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
Sure, Christina. Why not?
You know, if you carry fewer things, you tend to not drop as much.
You haven't changed a smidge, have you?
Card game. Oh, my mind, please. Ah. Mind Palace, not Mind Place. It's my bad.
Okay, Muley, for 2 points. What is the name of the pink pony on the animated cartoon show Prancers? The super cool one I was telling you about the other day? You know, my favorite?
Polly. Polly Pony?
No, that's her sister. She's totally different.
Then what is her name?
I'm not telling. What if the card comes up again?
You really like to win, huh, Bug?
All right, coffee for you and hot chocolate for the young... Is that a comic about monsters?
It's about Tardigrade Man. He can survive almost anything. His only weakness is his own emotions. He's based on the microscopic tardigrades. It has 8 legs and can survive star radiation.
Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing a young woman should be reading.
She says she's gonna be an entomologist. What can you do?
I am going to be an entomologist. I'm going to study every bug, especially the crawlies. But tardigrade isn't a bug. It's a microanimal.
Well, good for you. Sounds like just what a young woman like you should be reading.
So, can we play this again tomorrow, maybe?
We can play as often as you want.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Pinky swear? If you break those, you go to hell.
I don't think you're supposed to be using that language.
You can't break this. No matter what.
You're real intense for a kid, you know that?
Say it.
I won't break the pinky swear, no matter what.
Thank you so much. You're always such a dear.
Say, Christina, have you...
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice to see you again.
Hug, hug, hug.
Likewise,
I
but...
wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it, oh dear.
Now, I know you want to interrupt her because I want to interrupt her. So eyes on me, buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths. Yeah. Well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan, losing her father at such a young age. Oh, what a tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now, and, well, far from me to criticize or anything, but these last few months, Kathy hasn't been all there, if you know what I mean. Well, hopefully this tragedy will be a wake-up call for her to be more present. She should take a few weeks off.
She
to be with
should.
Joan. I
I
know
mean,
you would
just the
never
mother.
refuse. Don't you agree?
I really wasn't listening, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure if poor Kathy would only ask him for the time. Ah, but look at me. I talk and talk and talk, but you had something to say, didn't you?
Have you seen Dennis today?
Dennis. No, it's odd,
See?
actually. He usually stops in here Sunday mornings.
You cheer
Like
people
how
up
you
by
and
not
Nick used to
interrupting
come
them.
over from the paper with Anna every
You could always
Friday.
wait.
The three always seem so happy. Oh, but you, Sam, how have you been doing?
Oh, you.
It's been... Well, you know cruise control? I've been on cruise control.
You might miss it once it's gone. Life rarely lets you coast for long. You look well.
I've been better. Hungover this morning.
You know what's good for that? Coffee.
I know, Christina.
Yes.
Not right now. I gotta go. Christina is Basswood's resident godmother. She loves her small talk.
The cost. Right, so the overhead would
You seem real
be-
engrossed.
Oh, I'm sorry, hun. Just balancing the books. I'm trying to.
Do you still have Basswood's best coffee?
Ah, honey, you know we've never had that. That's over at the police station. Bess takes her coffee very seriously. Puts mine to shame. She pays out of pocket for real high-end stuff. I'd never make the margins work. Not that my margins have been cutting it lately. Anyway, the past is the past. I just accepted a big business opportunity, which makes tidying up
Nice.
my books in time extra important, even if it kills me.
I didn't think I'd see the day where you'd consider a franchise contract.
Ha! Only the day God calls for me. Have you met Hugh
That's nice.
Kirkland already? The new pharmacist. He's helping me with a few improvements. Angel investing. Can you believe it?
I actually can't. What did he ask for in return?
Oh dear, I can't believe you're so cynical at your age. People in small towns do help each other, every now and again. That's not just something that happens on made-for-TV movies.
I'll be back.
I'll talk to you later. Good luck with your books.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you? Oh. Boy. Hello.
Hey man, thought I knew everyone, but I don't know you.
I used to be a regular a few years ago.
Oh right, you're one of those who skipped town when the mine closed down.
You could say that, yes.
Town ain't changed much since then. Same old boring Basswood. I know most people hate that, but I don't. It's quiet here. It's nice.
So quiet, there's no rush hour, I guess.
Right?
Could be considered province, you know. Oh. That's it. Hey guys. Having a good morning. Oh, nothing. So let's just talk
Those
with
numbers are still
Christina.
keeping you busy?
And they're doing a good job, too. You know me. I've never been a quitter.
How you doing? You managed to keep the books balanced?
About as well balanced as a snake with 4 balls.
That sounds uncomfortable, at the very least.
Something my grandfather used to say. Still don't know what it means, but it works in almost any situation. It's just been a bit slow the last few years. All over town, really.
It's just a rough patch. People will adapt. They just need time.
It's not always easy to look on the bright side when you're trying to make it through. But you know us. We always make it through. For example, I thought we'd never have another Miners' Day, but here we are.
It feels strange being back here. I don't think I've been in your cafe in a while.
Almost 2.5 years. Anna kept coming in, but you stopped.
You noticed that?
I could tell you 2 dears weren't gonna make it. It broke my heart.
Well, sounds like you knew before I did.
Gotta have one eye on the customer and one eye on the books. Not that I really want to keep an eye on the books, mind you. Say, hun, would you mind if I finish this?
Oh yeah, of course. Good luck with your book.
Where's
balancing.
Anna though?
Mm-hmm.
I thought she will be here, but no. She's not here. Or should wait or sit elsewhere or somewhere. Ooh, man. Loading again. Is there any people can ask about Dennis? Oh, okay. Oh, loading again? Come on.
I rolled up my sleeves and I got to work.
That's what you did pretty much all of that, was it?
You may have to get used to it. I'm just
Yo, get out the way.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Asshole.
That's enough.
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them.
Oh, there's Gaddy.
Bug made that for Mother's Day years ago, and Kathy still keeps it with her. Still here after all these years.
Ooh, another achievement.
She followed Nick to
Lost and
Basswood,
found.
but never liked it.
Ooh, Tara.
Oh, Sam, you here to pick up something for your condition?
I have a condition.
Yeah, the one that makes you the way you're always so you. It's all right, of course. I won't tell anyone. I think I might actually have leaky gut. It's where your intestine starts to dissolve and your half-digested food starts to leak out into your blood. I'm trying to find something for it, and if it doesn't help, can't hurt. I'm glad someone took over this old drugstore. Can you imagine? This town without a pharmacy would be like, well, me with a hole in my gut. I'll just check the internet when I get home. It'll tell me what to get.
It was
Should have checked it
nice
before going to the
talking
store.
to you, Tara.
Oh, yes. Always.
Should have asked about. Forgot to ask about Dennis. Come on.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
Yeah, and I have quite the hangover to show for it. Not my finest hour.
I would say not, after your barroom brawl. I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys, but you would have none of it.
Sorry.
There's someone.
The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
How do you figure?
The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
My mom used to say that all the time. Now she only says it a lot.
Sounds like a wise woman. Listen to her advice. Now you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
I'll stop bothering you. I need to get going anyways.
Not a bother at all. It's always a pleasure. Do come see me again.
Hey, Kathy.
Oh, Sam. What can I do you for?
It's just one of those days. Ran into Declan outside. He ranted about some thugs.
Declan. He's testy because he wants Miner's Day to go well. Like in the old days, without any trouble. But really, Sam, I'm in the middle of my shift. Do you need something?
Dennis hasn't come in today, has he?
Dennis? I haven't seen him since last night. Why? You looking for trouble?
Last night we got into a fight. Like a fist fight.
Really? I'm sorry I missed that. You could both use the thumping. But I left early to go check on Joan.
Katie
Did
sounds
you have to say that fantasy about her
not
father being
normal,
murdered
or-
was real?
Is she high?
Not what
I just want her to be a little girl, not a little Sam Higgs, sneaking around and getting into trouble. And now all she can talk about is how you're gonna prove that she's right. Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter, and I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go.
Well,
Boss sees me
you
chilling
need to
instead of
step your
working,
game
I'll
up,
get an
young
earful.
woman. I mean, she's not young, but you know.
No one in here was much help.
All right. Cafe then. Another loading. Go. Could use some running. Hey woman, stop taking breaks. Go to work. Anna in here. Oh, there she is. Loading time.
Betting there'll be a few more cups before she leaves. Some things never change.
Sam! Glad you came.
Of course. I said I would.
I can still be glad about it. So, I hear you got in a fight after I left the wake?
I was so wasted at that point, it's all just a big, heavy blur.
Yeah. After saying I didn't want to drink, I went home and drank. Long night.
Yeah, sounds about right. We all deal with stress in our own ways. I apparently hit Dennis. Yeah, speaking of, you haven't seen him today, have you?
Why? Afraid your powerful blows laid him up?
So, what are you working on?
I'm working on an article on how nature does its best to reclaim the land after a strip mining operation. Why are you looking for Dennis? I can tell something has you spooked. I can always tell.
Go on. Tell her. You could honestly use a non-imaginary person to confide in.
She might slow me down. Or try to involve the cops.
She might do those things, yes, or she might be someone who you can trust, who can help.
Alright. Stellar. Stellar then.
I woke up today and my shirt was covered in blood.
Blood? What happened?
I don't know. Last night, pills and alcohol mixed. It's all a blur. That's why I'm looking for Dennis.
Have you tried the Basswood Jungle? He likes to work weekends.
No, not yet. I'll do that right now.
Sam, is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, what happened?
Nah. I'm just gonna do my own thing. Sam, what have you done?
Walter, hey man.
Samuel, my young soul, are you still haunting this pallid town?
There are a few things I have to clear up, some last boxes to check.
Careful now. They say in the details lies the devil.
I don't think that's what that's supposed to mean.
Perhaps not, but something to think about nonetheless.
I'll keep that in mind.
You know, I'm glad I ran into you. If I may bend your ear for a moment. I've been thinking lately about age, life, the turn of the clock. No one gets sharper with age. When do you think it's time to hang up the saddle?
When you're still young enough to enjoy no longer needing the ride.
It's good advice. Good advice. I have a lot to think about. Thank you for your ear, but soon I must abscond. Sunday lunch with Mother is sacred. Call on me anytime, young Samuel. Anytime.
I could have asked for Dennis.
I've got a lot to think about, my boy. A lot to think about.
Guys, can we talk or... Ah. Mark Twain.
Still gotta check the Basswood Jungle. Hopefully Dennis is working today.
Basswood Jungle. Loading.
Locked. I should check the back.
Let's go.
My. Look what we got here. Is that Sam Higgs? Trying to get back in a newspaper game? I thought you got the message last night. Of course, it was hard to tell. Considering you let Declan do your talking for you.
Look, fellas.
You know, Basswood can be a dangerous place.
Well, so maybe consider just getting before something bad happened to you.
I'll leave when I'm good and ready.
Just make it sooner rather than later.
Declan's right down the street.
He's off.
Watch yourself while you're in Basswood, because we'll be watching you.
Why it's not locked?
Been a while. This place used to be my home, or at least felt like it.
Anyways, guys, thank you for joining me in this episode of Twin Mirror. I'll continue this tomorrow. It's kinda long. Watching, man. See you in the next episode.